Ibrahim is the CEO of the Nasarawa State Investment and Development Authority. As some of you would know, Nasarawa is seen as an agricultural hub in Nigeria and is currently being positioned in phase 2 of the SAPZ Nigeria program. Ibrahim, can you tell us a little bit about why this is important? This project is important to you and the people of Nasarawa State. I know because we were involved that you look at it beyond Nasarawa State. You're looking at something that not just serves Nasarawa State and Nigeria, but perhaps even the region. But just give us a sense, why His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, has put this as one of their priority projects.
Thank you very much, Gori. It's a pleasure to join other distinguished panelists on this very important conversation. Located right in the center of Nigeria. The economy of Nasarawa State, leveraging agriculture as a very key enabler for growth. Nasarawa State has about 27,000 square kilometers, of which about 80% is arable land, fertile for agriculture, but majority of the state's population have only been engaged in subsistence agriculture. There is a room for growth. Nasarawa can feed the entire country, and majority of the African continental sort of resource available for large-scale commercial agriculture. So it's on the back of this vision that we developed the Nasarawa Economic Development Strategy. And the goal of this strategy was to focus on key enablers for growth, to transform this very small agrarian state into a major investment hub in the country and for the West Africa region. And on the back of our ambition to also develop an agro-industrial cluster is the need to have the enabling legal and regulatory framework. And this legal and regulatory framework also supports the development of the enabling infrastructure that will make special agro-processing zones viable. So this is really our ambition and the reason why government is very serious about the special agro-processing zone. We believe that it is a game changer. It aligns with our own strategic growth plan for revamping the economy of our state from a small agrarian state to a major investment hub for agriculture. We've also launched initiatives such as our Nasarawa Agro Commodity Project, just to leverage other private sector partnerships. And we also believe that it is the private sector ultimately that can drive the development and transformation of the agricultural value chain in the country and in the region. So at the heart of the need to sustain the SAPZ project that's been beautifully initiated by the Africa Development Bank and is also enjoying the support of other key DFIs in the market, is the need to really position the private sector and government to really, in very pragmatic terms, enable the private sector to drive this, because only the private sector can sustain it. It cannot be government driven or government managed. This should be market driven by the private sector.